Welcome to the C Spot. I am Chef C, and we are cooking a low-carb hummingbird cake. I did a hummingbird cake before on the site, and it was not low-carb, but it was so good. So this one we're going to do a low-carb version for all my gastric sleevers, my keto people, and those of us who just want to eat better. You ready? Come cook with me. All right, so in this bowl, I've got 5 tablespoons of butter, room temperature, that I'm just beating till it's fluffy. I'm going to cream it. Then we're going to add our powdered sugar. Our sugar substitute today is going to be Swerve. And we're using the powdered sugar version. We've got our dry ingredients already sifted. Our dry ingredients are almond flour. We're using some vanilla whey protein. You can use the version of your choice. I have chosen to use Isopure. That was our Swerve. We're just going to cream this together. Then we're going to add our bananas. I got 1 banana that I smashed up with my hand. However you want to do this, up to you. I just get in there with my hand and smashed it up. Yes, I wore a glove because I don't like in my hands. That's just me. All right, and then we've got about 1/4 cup of crushed pineapple. And an egg. We're going to add our egg. Breaking all the rules. One thing we learned in culinary school is never crack an egg into your mixture because eggshells get in there and you cannot get them out. You will not see them. So this is the instance where I used to tell my kids, do as I say, not as I do. All right, we're going to scrape down our sides. If you have a stand mixer, you can do this in a stand mixer. I didn't feel like bringing out Big Bertha today. I'm hoping that if I'm a good girl, maybe for my anniversary, my husband will bless me with a KitchenAid Mini. Birthday, anniversary, one of them. I think I'm the only female that would ask for kitchen equipment for their wedding anniversary. All right, so we've got the egg. We've got our sugar substitute. We've got our butter. Add in our bananas. Add in our pineapple. You're going to reserve about 2 tablespoons of pineapple juice. Got all our dry ingredients, excuse me, I can't talk now. Got all our dry ingredients mixed and sifted. So I'll add about half in. We're going to mix, and then we're going to add in the other half. And I'm mixing on low. You never want to overbeat. Got a good mix going on there. I'm going to scrape down my sides, add the remaining, and then I'm going to add my nuts. Got about 1/4 cup of nuts. I'm using pecans. You don't like pecans, you want to use walnuts, use walnuts. You don't want nuts in it, don't put nuts in it at all. And this recipe did call for coconut. I don't like coconut, so I didn't use it. If you want to put in coconut, put in coconut. I think that's the last I'm going to use of my mixer. I think I'm the rest of this I'm going to do by hand. So the 2 tablespoons of pineapple juice that you reserved, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of whipping cream. Now, if I'd been smarter and I used a bigger bowl, I would stir that up. But since I wasn't smart enough to use a bigger bowl, we're gonna go with it like this. Just gonna pour that in. Gonna hand mix it so everything's in there. Fold it all in. Add my nuts. Everybody's in the pool. All right, you want to preheat your oven at 325. These are going to cook about 25 to 30 minutes. We're going to put them in our bowl. Put them in our bowl. We're going to put them in our pans. Remember I said several times that we don't cook a lot of, you don't use the 8-inch pans because we will eat all of that cake. And that's not good for us. We never can have a lot of sweets around in the house because we will eat them. We will eat them, enjoy them, and look at each other like, we shouldn't have done that. So instead of going through that drama, we'll just make a smaller version and find people to give it to. All right, we're going to spread your batter out evenly so that everything cooks even as possible. Preheated oven, 325. 25 to 35 minutes. I'll see you back here when they cool. And here we have it. We have our finished product. This is the Hummingbird Cake, and it is the low carb version. The icing is very simple. It's just your 6 ounces of cream cheese, about 2 ounces or 2 tablespoons of butter, and about 2/3 cup of powdered sweetener. And it makes it nice and smooth, creamy, some vanilla in there as well. Good flavor. It's nice and smooth. Goes on nice. Nice cake. We are so glad you came to cook with us today. We have finished the Hummingbird Cake, and you can use that same cake base and just substitute some things out of it that you don't like. Put things in it that you do like. Make it your own. That's what cooking's about. Not just a recipe. Is not just is a guideline, roadmap. But you can always go off the beaten path. Thank you for coming to cook with me today. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Use all those buttons. You can hit the notification button so you can see when we release new videos. You can contact me on the cspotfood@gmail.com, or you can contact me at the website, thecspotfood.com. thecspotfood@gmail.com. Thank you again. Y'all have a good night, a good day, a good evening, a good life, and remember to enjoy the journey.